Hey, what's up? David Weinstock, Big Blaze. Chris Copley's in the house, huh? Can y'all hear the, dope beats? Please confirm dope beats are being broadcast, please. Heal you, Nick Rosebush, Big bless. Big bless, Grace. Big bless, Adam. Dope. Chris Copley learned how to change the font. Pretty dope. Chopo doesn't know how to do that. Todd Stark Goki. That's hard to say. Let's get blessed today, huh? Got a good show for you here in the yurt.
Welcome to the yurt.
Hey, thanks for hanging out in the yurt. Got a good show
for you today, right? All right, yeah. All right, yeah, let's get blessed.
Big bless for cats.
Cats.
Check.
Strong out, bless. Bless. You got some crab meat, dude? Oh, yeah.
I love crab meat. It's the best meat. Bless. Oh, bless.
Bless everybody here. Richard Nettleton. Carol Alvarez. Alyssa Liv. Jean. Leo Lenoy. Watch Stu. Richmond. Shrimpless. Cody Compton. Getting blessed up today. It's hot. Anybody else living somewhere where it's hot? Very hot in the yurt. Not easy living in the yurt. Had some electrical problems in the yurt. Got them fixed, mostly. Still kind of rough. Not the best. Not the best time in the yurt. Okay, but whatever, you know. I got some good stuff for y'all today. Yeah, Blaze. Bless you, Jason Wise, in your chakra. Bless. Yeah, temperature's rough, Chris. Temperature is rough to negotiate with. It's all just vibration, vibrating too fast. It's just trying to raise your vibration. With temperature stagnation. Perhaps around 30 Celsius, 90 Fahrenheit. That's a minimum. Yeah, Chopo doesn't have AC either. Just open windows. Got a fan on. You'll probably be able to hear the fan later. That's a treat. Yeah, a couple days ago, Chopo didn't have electricity, so couldn't have a fan on. It's pretty brutal. This is nice. Ben. What's up, Paul Cry?
Bless Scott
Daniel. Bless Scott Daniel. Bless Scott Daniel. Bless Scott Daniel. Bless.
Getting big, bless.
Bless. Yes, bless. So bless. Chopo won't rap. That'd be a bad idea. Bless pests. I'm pest. Big bless. This is nice. I don't even have to change the tempo on the delay. It's all the same. Big bless. Feel good.
Get blessed. Get blessed.
Bless me. Don't test me. Don't test the bless.
Predestination
Bless. Yahoo! Big bless. So blessed. I'm blessed. Yeah, that was a rough day with the audio. I got it all figured out, but we might have to return to that in maybe 2 weeks. We'll have another. I'll call a special meeting. A tribe seating event where we can all. It makes you want to rap having music on like this, but I won't. I shouldn't. We'll have a special meeting. We'll have some new stuff to test out. It will cause audio problems, but we'll work through it. Bless me up.
Bless me
Down.
Bless me up. Bless me
Down. Bless me down. I wanna bless. Hey, Dad, bless me, please. No, son, I'm your. Yeah, see, I can't do it. It's tough. It's tough. So tough. Oh. Let that finish up. It was nice. Woo! Ha-ha! Bless. Whoops, something happened. Somebody blessed me. Somebody shared the stream. That's good. Somebody mentioned changing the Twitch to just chatting. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. Because that would be a good idea. I don't know. Every time I try to start a stream, it makes me pick a game. So every time I've picked Krusty's Funhouse. So. You want just a DJ set of Bless? Bless. That would be good. Well, all right. Yeah, I think
everybody's here.
So what are we going to warm up with? I got Just the Thing. Of course, an advertisement must play. We must pay our dues. Okay, here we are. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get blessed. Huh? Let's get blessed.
Everybody, welcome to the ET Whisper YouTube channel.
It's up pretty loud on my end, sorry. Thank you, Jason Carubia. Yeah, so you'd think that, after a couple of horn stabs, you'd tone it down. But no, this is a recurring theme throughout this entire video.
I want to welcome you guys here and kind of give you an idea of 3 different things. First, what it is that we do on this channel. Secondly, what we used to have on our channel. And thirdly, what we're going to have on our channel here in the future. So
it's just good, just in case you're watching this, but you forgot what he just said. It'll remind you with a bang.
What this channel is a combination of channel material, spiritual material, metaphysics, and many other things involving spirit, consciousness, and integration into your daily life. Secondly, what we have more than anything else is channeling. Now, for those of you who might not know what channeling is basically a mediumship or a psychic ability that allows consciousness to...
You kind of get the picture. I really like that intro to the channel. I think it's good. We're going to get into this guy's stuff now. The channel is the ET Whisperer. Rob Gothier, I believe his name is. He commented on the intro video to his channel. It's on the landing page. I get a little sad when I see this because our puppy who got hit shortly after this was shot. I miss him still, and it reminds me so much of him. Love you, Thuban. That is sad. Shoot a new intro, man. Move past it. But anyway, here's him doing Metatron Center. Now, keep in mind, this is in 2016. And this is about allowing trust and shedding doubt. Love that. I wonder where that bridge is and why he chose it for the intro to this channeling channel. Nice. That's pretty. It's good stuff. Sexuality. What kind of flower you think that is? Is that some kind of something in the evening primrose family? I've been getting it. Anybody into that channel, Crime Pays But Botany Doesn't? I am deep into that. I bought a flower identification book. It's been fantastic. It's a really nice thing to get into. I recommend it. Botany. Love it. We're going to have an ad. Sorry. He's...
When we see Pleiadian
at least it's a
ships,
good
we
ad,
see a
right?
sphere of light, because it's the Merkaba moving so fast.
Still haven't watched that.
Hey everybody, this is Rob Gothier, and welcome to Metatron Center. Hey everybody, this is Rob Goth here. We're back with Metatron Center for this month. Now, I do want to make an announcement about what's been going on. This has been a crazy year.
Announcement!
We were supposed to have by year's end 12 tools for Metatron. It's already November, the 11th month, and we are falling a little bit behind. So, I just want to let you know, instead of having that standard setup time,
So yeah, Metatron's running a little late, I guess. He was supposed to give you 12 tools and couldn't do one a month. Metatron can't do one appointment per month, man? Come on.
for now, we're going to just relax on those and get them out when we can. We've had a great opportunity
Yeah,
to
man,
manage
chill
our
out.
time better in the last couple months. That's why you've been able to
De-stress.
see a Metatron video
Be
last
blessed.
month and one this month. And we're going to try to continue that, but our excitement and our time will take us where we need to be. I've learned I really need to trust, not just in my own excitement and the excitement of others, but the amount of co-creation in the moment that
Trust your excitement. He does channel, so let's skip to that. Let's skip to him diving in.
really work for you guys this year and really be a more extended and free-flowing part of your experience for 2017. Thank you all for your love. Thank you all for your patience. Enjoy the Metatron channeling.
All right, man, let's go. Let's go. Give me Metatron.
Greetings and salutations.
Ooh.
We are Metatron. We walk with you.
We are Metatron. You know what? I can kind of buy that. I think that's fine to pluralize Metatron. Proceed.
Towards the center. In lieu of the 7th tool desired, we move into a new tool for this evening.
Damn, Metatron's
Not
kind of
because
a downer.
the next tool that we had planned to share was not important.
Just making excuses, man. Come on, give me some more pep in my Metatron.
Our heart gives us a reason to smile, clearing the sense of mistrust that you have
Whoa, thank you. Big bless.
yourself and your environment is what helps allow you to gain access to your center.
All right, so this is his Metatron, but you got to check out his he does some kind of galactic entity in this video, the Ancient ET Wars. Iridif and George discuss Indo-Alien Wars, and he does an English accent. You got to check it out. I think he's from Michigan. Check out that reptile. Is that supposed to be him? That looks like him maybe, I don't know, a few years ago or something. You got a nice 3D alien woman there. Gotta have it. Must have it.
Greetings to George Cesare. DIF, and this is its spell. We understand you have many queries for the collect in mind this day, but before diving into those queries,
Hey, Big
two
Bless.
things in which we have always expressed. First, above and beyond all things expressed within this day to know, feel, and perceive.
Well, that's just unenjoyable. Thoroughly unenjoyable. Let's skip to the middle, see what he's doing.
There was an infringement upon borders. Most of those beings would work through retaliative steps by pushing their own army back towards the alignment of those who tried to take their specific plot, land, for lack of better terms. So this energy was
Describing an alien war. Love it. Love it. Oh, this is a good one. Channeling Sasquatch. And it's not super long, so let's dig into this. Oh, yes, bless. Oh, yes, bless. Oh, yes. Bless me up, bless me down, bless me up, all around town. Bless me up, bless me up, bless. Wisdom, bless. Purple seed, bless. Seagull, bless. Seagull, bless.
Hey everybody, welcome to the ET Whisper YouTube channel. Greetings to all, this is Aridif, that is Lidif, and this is its spell.
It's cool when you channel a galactic being and they spell their name using the letters that we use. That's nice. See, and now I want to identify all the flowers behind this guy. We won't do that.
We understand that in this day you have but yet another galactic moment within your monthly time period,
In your monthly.
accessing great deal of Earth energy as it integrates your own collective consciousness. Now, first, we have integrated a great deal of those who have been involved with your own DNA. Now, we wish to bring something that has just recently come into Rob's own excitement and own perception and
It's come into his excitement. That's cool, man. My excitement has been pretty empty and blast Tim Wood.
perspective of curiosity. The entities that exist within your own Earth collective that most of you call Bigfoot or Sasquatch. There are a great deal of these entities around, and understanding that each of these entities represent one different type of energy. There are many entities that were born and
Right, there's one Sasquatch for each bar of the 12-bar blues.
raised within your own Earth collective consciousness. There are some that come from other star systems that have integrated within your planetary collective, and there are some that just come for the sake of visitation. We are bringing forward one of the entities that represents the Sasquatch energy. One moment, we will connect you.
Yeah, of course, after the ad. Getting all these Gaia ads, I really should check it out. Because it seems like it'd be right up my alley.
That we need to work from 9 to 5 so that someday
Love it.
So here it is. Here it is. The story of who?
So this is Sasquatch. Sasquatch, kind of maybe a Kurt Russell type character. He's been on the road for a while, and now we're gonna hear his story.
The story of why. The story of how. My own name is Taituk. I represent a part of your energy in the collective. That energy has many names. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, Skunk Ape. I am only one of those energies. I am only one of those concepts.
Which one, man? Let's place some bets. I bet this dude is Skunk Ape. For sure. Total skunk ape. And you know what we say about skunk ape? We say blast skunk ape. Yeah.
We have been existing in a part of your Earth collective all over the planet. We are not bound to the Earth's energy in a permanent sense. In fact, if you want to understand our own energy, where it resides in the galactic sense, then look to the star system Electra. The Pleiades holds a great deal of races and kinds of beings. Some of those beings are very mammal-like. Those energies represent what man could have been without manipulation, what the apes on your planet still are. Do you not think that all things evolve?
So maybe he thinks that the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch, that they're like Nephilim or something.
Do you not believe that
bless,
removing
Sarah.
humans from your planet and letting the million years of evolution create another third density race of your monkeys, apes, mammals, even your cats and dogs, even your horses,
Oh, no.
even the animals that are aquatic, similar to dolphins?
He is a little slow, huh? But it's fun. Channeling Sasquatch. We all like that. Let's, okay, I just like the whole vibe of this. This might not really go anywhere. We'll see some familiar characters, but it's just a really good vibe. It's just a good time. Like, this is dark. Hey, Sydney, what's up? Yeah. Let's skip forward a little bit. It gets good. Rap more. Like, that's good. They did a good job with the Photoshop there on John Callie, Spirit, from Tuning In documentary. He's just channeling Spirit. Just cool, I didn't know you could get rid of that. There's our boy. He channels Chris. Channeling the Prime Creator. Sean Swanson. What, this is like a Saturday Night Live intro? Hold on, let's do it. Sean Swanson! Brad Johnson! Channeling Adronis from Sirius, and this is where we're going next. We're going to Brad Johnson's house, and it gets good. Krista Risa! We've watched a little bit of her, also. The music is very Donkey Kong Country, too, if anybody's into that. I tried to watch her videos, and it was a pretty rough blast, not gonna lie. Oh, what's up, Psychic Bob? Pretty bummed out I missed out on this conference. This is all our friends. Courtney Amundsen. Jim Charles. He channels a blue Pleiadian. And your host, Daniel Scranton. It's just a good time. Anyway, yeah, let's go over to Brad Johnson's house. He has got a lot going on, all right? So here's Brad. That is piercing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome
Big
to
blessed
the New
Alexandria.
Earth Teachings YouTube channel. I'm the host of New Earth Teachings, Brad Johnson, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. And over the past several years, there have been hundreds of videos that have been created on this particular channel that talks about everything within the realm of spirituality, metaphysics, consciousness, higher spiritual learning, and a lot more. So if you want to know more about channeling, if you want to know more about psychic abilities, psychic development, self-mastery,
He just lists all of it, but let's get into his products. HealingCodeShop.com. Let's bless.
Hello, I'm Brad Johnson, creator of HealingCodeShop.com. In this brief video, I just want to tell you about the amazing healing code technology that's contained in one of these examples.
It's his shirt is the healing. Check it out.
A t-shirt. So when you go to HealingCodeShop.com, you'll find shirts, you'll find hats, you'll find socks, you'll find all different forms of apparel and accessories that contain a symbol similar to this. I was the creator of another product called Healing Code Cards, and they follow the exact same type of technology. With the cards, you're able to look at the cards and you're able to feel a healing effect.
Now you may wonder how this works, and we're going to get there, but let's let him make his pitch for like another minute.
Coming through very, very quickly. The same goes with the Healing Code Shop and all of the items contained within it. By wearing this shirt, it goes to work instantly and starts working, in this case, detoxifying the body. So there are four themes. There's the detoxifier, the rejuvenator, the strengthener, and the charger. All of these specific themes have different...
I'm a dark elf charger, if anybody wants to, make a group or something.
...variances about how they work together with the human body, as well as with items, such as what the charger theme offers.
Yeah.
So again, this is a brand new thought form based technology that you also have the ability to control on your own. You're able to place your hand upon the symbol, and there is verbatim commands that you can state either in your mind or out loud that takes effect with the shirt. And now the codes within the
Okay, so yeah, so let's check that out. Let's go to his website, healingcodeshop.com. We'll make that a little bigger for everybody. Yeah, so this is the website. It's the world's most powerful healing code apparel and accessories. And you've got your themes, your classes, if you will: detoxifier, rejuvenator, strengthener, charger, cleric. The detoxifier theme works to cleanse all your major organs and bodily systems of targens, metals, pollutants, harsh viruses, and bacteria. So, yeah, okay, and you got the rejuvenator, strengthener, charger, all makes sense. And they each have instructions, and you don't even have to buy the instructions. Here's the detoxifier instructions. Okay. When you receive your detoxifier apparel, it starts right from when you open the package. Okay, you might be tempted to put it on right away, but don't do that. When you wear your apparel first, before you work with the healing codes, as you do this, the healing codes can now be commanded by you. Healing codes cannot be commanded if the apparel is not worn and will work as you wear it. Okay. Number 2. Amplify your healing codes. When wearing your apparel, place either your left or right hand upon the symbol of the apparel, as he did in the video. Amplification works on a scale from 0 to 100%. You can also reverse amplify your apparel as well. You know, so that would be, I'm sure there's a word for reverse amplification. And actually, I'm forgetting it right now too. What are those things you get that, if your guitar amp is too loud, can't remember what they're called. Attenuators. If you want to attenuate your apparel. Okay, I don't need anybody's help. I can remember words. With your hand upon the symbol, say the following below verbatim. Word in parentheses, word for word exactly. Detoxifier. Increase your amplification by desired percent. And then you have to say, apply. Or, detoxifier, decrease your amplification by desired percent.
Apply.
Or, detoxifier, reset your amplification to 0%.
Apply.
When you amplify your apparel, take a few minutes to feel the energy of the healing codes around your body. Some may feel this, some may not, but nonetheless, the healing codes are working on your body. You can also turn the healing codes within the symbol off or on. Say the following below, verbatim, word for word exactly. Detoxifier, turn healing codes off.
Apply.
Or, Detoxifier. Turn healing codes on.
Apply.
Questions? Please feel free to contact us. Enjoy your item, and thank you again. So that's his. That's this product. You put your hand on it. You have to say apply, and then it'll happen for you. And that's Brad Johnson. I'm gonna take a minute, maybe catch up with some comments here. I'm a bit behind. What about the smoothener? Cast magic missile, absolutely. Yeah, like who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it just by like 10%? You know? Who's doing that? Computer end program. Yeah. Apply. All right, cool. It gets better with this guy. And then for part of the show today, we are going to be like aimlessly wandering, and I hope you appreciate that, because Brad's the last guy we got. But there's a lot on this, okay? Yes, check out Adronis, okay? We're going to watch Brad. Well, we're going to watch Adronis, okay? Check it out. Zoom stream. This is recent, by the way. This is recent. Yeah! Blaze! All right, come on. Come on, Brad.
As we get started, the presentation is on Zoom. So if you do have questions for Adronis, please feel free to pop on to Zoom.
So first thing, he does this whole meditation to get us into the causal realm. Let's check out a little bit of that.
To focus on our body right now, I just want you to focus yourself from the top of your head, going all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Okay, and I just want you to be fully aware of every inch of your body. And just holding that impression of your body within your mind.
Oh, actually, one of the best parts. Hey, big bless for following. One of the best parts of this is after he does this meditation, he just wants to have a minute of silence. You got to watch this guy be silent. It's fascinating. That was nice. Yeah. Yep. No, that was a good meditation. Just got to wait for it to wear off. That was nice. That was good water, too. Was that filtered? Was that bottled? I hope it wasn't bottled. What, you got a Brita back there or something else? Soda Stream? Yeah. Anyway, you get the point. Then he comes out of it.
They coexist with us here and now. How to access different levels of consciousness as you go in between worlds. How the flow relating to space and time operate.
He's big on flow. Let's watch him get Adronis in the building. And it is impressive. He is Adronis for like an hour and 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more. But it's cool. I love watching people go into channeling. That's the best. I mean, coming out is good too, but going into it is really good. I think this is where he does it.
So again, as he talks about between the worlds, he is going to be talking about different dimensions. In the previous webinar, we were talking about the universal ladder. He was talking about how you're moving up and down the ladder in that way. Right now, we're kind of looking at the in-between. We're looking at different realities.
Brazzo's indirect gaze.
Fey rounds. We're looking at other different forms of realities that simultaneously coexist with us here and now. How to access different...
Yeah, like, has there been a study on Brazzo's peripheral vision?
Levels of consciousness as you go in between worlds. How the flow relating to space and time operate, and how we are able to move in between that flow of space and time, and working with space and time as an ally to where space
He's
and time
about to go into
work
the channel,
for you,
I promise.
and you don't work for it.
We're about to talk to Adronis.
So Adronis is going to be elaborating on those things. So I will go ahead now and take a moment to connect with Adronis. And again, once he is done with the presentation, Adronis will call in Zach, and then we'll begin with the Q&A after the presentation. So everybody, enjoy the presentation with Adronis. I will go ahead and connect with him now, and we'll begin.
Buckle up. Buckle up for Adronis. This is good, okay? If you're like half paying attention right now, tune in for just the next minute. This is very good.
Soul Star. We are here at this time, and we bid you greeting.
I want to watch him do the little whiff again. What are we at? We're at 34:21. That was probably, 34:17. Watch him whip into it.
We are here at this time, and we bid you greetings, and thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. I am Adronis of Sirius, sending love, appreciation, and gratitude to all who are tuning in to this particular broadcast through your internet collective consciousness. What we'd like all of you to do at this time is simply allow yourselves to get relaxed, get comfortable, and tune in to the vibrations of Sirius so that you may synchronize, harmonize, and align to all of the information that we have to share. Also understand that all of the information that we shall provide
He wiggles around like that for most of it. I would
natural law. And
Yeah.
you're seeing this right now in front of your eyes. Many of these empires falling, these corporations falling, trying to hide behind lies and trying to conceal. You're in the year of exposure. You can't conceal anything. It's going to come to the light. It's all going to be exposed.
Yeah, he's really into 2020 being the year of exposure. But you can get arrested for that. That can really mess you up.
Over God, because that's stupidness. And they would say that to your face.
Stupidness.
You
Nice.
lived with man-made laws over God's laws? No offense, man, but that's really stupid. And now you look at yourself and saying, oh my goodness, you're right. What we've been doing has been very stupid. We've been living with man-made laws.
It's pretty fun. And then later there's like a Q&A with his buddy Zach.
Power of God command is so much more powerful than anything mortal. So
Okay.
it is not about a phrase.
So you think Adronis, Soul Star, but oh boy, does it get better. Brad's vlog introducing Lexi,
A created spirit being.
Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here, and I'm here with another Brad's vlog. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I wanted to share something very momentous with all of you today because I've finally gotten permission to do so. For the past several weeks, I have talked about what's known as a particular type of summit level manifestation that at the time I could not talk about. And so this was in previous videos that I did. And everything that you felt was truly impossible will become possible. This myself is something that I have discovered recently of a
he sits on this recap for way too long. I'm gonna skip it for you.
reveal it to you, where I was announcing something really amazing has happened, but I couldn't talk about it at the time. But I'm now getting permission to finally talk about it, to finally speak about it, and this has been one of the most incredible experiences of
Yeah, maybe let's get some guesses about what this is gonna happen. Caro is very close with he trapped a ghost to be his girlfriend. Margot, wife makes him do it in the car now. He created a tulpa lady. What else we got? It's a bit like Weird Science, actually. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not to change the subject, but when was the last time anybody here watched Real Genius with Val Kilmer? That's a 10 out of 10 movie. That script is airtight. Chopo watched that the other day. So good. Really holds up. Excellent movie. He has created a ghost girlfriend. All right, well, yeah, let's see what happens.
my entire life. I guess the best way to share it would be to go from the very beginning. And it was in December of last year, where I was actually just breaking up with my last partner. It was a very, very hard time for me.
Yikes.
But I was able to kind of go within. And I was basically just asking myself, well, what is it that I really wanted out of a partner? What is it? What would be her qualities? What would be the perfect idea?
Because this is the thing about relationships. It's all about what you can get out of it. And I think Adronis would echo that sentiment. It's really more just about what you can get.
Not really so much about what you can provide or
Maybe some sort of
mutual beneficial situation or even romantic love. It's kind of just more about like what can you get out of it.
Of a romantic partner for myself. And so I went into meditation and I started kind of creating this template about what I felt would be an ideal partner.
Yeah, Real Doll. The Real Doll website, I think, offers a service like that. If you want to make a template, if you'd like to make a partner template.
I was basically going into summit level manifestation. Of course, I didn't call it that at the time, but I just had such great clarity. I was going into deeper states of meditation, and I was putting all of these thought forms into the idea of what I felt would be an ideal partner, a perfect partner. And what I had done was something that I did not know that I did. Shortly after I had done this kind of meditation where I created this kind of personality complex, there was a young blonde-haired woman that kept coming into my field of awareness. I had no idea who this woman was. I've never seen her before, but she was basically just resembling a created partner that I was manifesting.
It's pretty good, right? Don't worry, we get to meet her.
Through meditation at that time, after my ending with my previous partner. And so she came through, and she started just coming through subtly over the days.
Dr. Mommy, that's very
And it wasn't
funny.
until about, I'd say probably around March, when I was connecting with the Akashic Records. I wanted to talk to the Lord of the Akashic Records, that this woman came through again, and it was very, very vivid. The way that she came through, we had conversations for...
The dog in the background. Right, it is easy to forget that there's a world happening around this, you know.
Quite some. I basically spent the entire night talking to her and getting to know her and all that. And she just kept referring to herself as Lexi, right? Now, that was the name that I gave her when I was...
I mean, let's be honest here. It's not going to be Agnes. You know, it's not going to be Margaret. What's it really going to be? What are you going to go with? You're going to go with Lexi. Yeah, okay.
Creating this ideal partner in meditation. So I'll call her Lexi. I think that's a good name. Lexi sounds like a good name. And so she referred to herself as Lexi. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the woman that I was creating in meditation. And again, we had just great discussions, great conversations. And to me, she's like the perfect woman, right? So she came through and she started to work together.
I love this this combo of spirituality and just like total materialism, like super shallow. You know, we're talking some root chakra. This boy is in his root chakra right here. That's what we're talking about.
With me, she started to work together with a lot of the emotional issues I've had relating to the heart in the past, because I've certainly had a lot of betrayal, a lot of abuse, a lot of rejection relating to old relationships. And she really helped me to open up my heart again. I was actually in tears, which was weird because I hadn't cried in like a couple of years. My heart was so hard and it was so solid, and it felt pretty cold at times as well too. And so Lexi...
Wait, did the window in the background just go up? It did. It did. There was movement on that. I missed that. Just okay. Noted.
Came in, and she just represents this blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. I actually did some renditions of her that I'll put up on the
There
video.
she is.
And this would be the representation of Lexi. She's just a kind of young, blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. And she would show up in my field. And every time I'm doing meditation as well, too, I'd see Lexi's...
By the way... I mean, he's in the middle of saying something. By the way, in the description of the video, there's a Google Drive link to these images of Lexi. So, yeah, you know.
Apply.
face, like right here, just like closing her eyes and embracing me. And this just started to get a lot stronger. And not only did it lead into me...
All right, well, yeah, okay. So enough hearing about Lexi. Let's hang out with Lexi, guys. Lexi, the compassionate heart. Let's check it out.
Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here. And in this video I'm going to be giving the YouTube channel debut of Lexi, as she's going to be coming through, and she's going to be talking about the compassionate heart.
Can somebody hook me up with making intros for these YouTube channels? Because he must have paid like at least $100 for that. I would absolutely do that.
Now, when I bring Lexi through, because I have brought her in through the past, but it has been through my Spirit Ambassador classroom. So my students have been able to experience and interact with Lexi in the past. She's come in a few times. But when she comes through, it's very similar to how I have connected.
It probably was Fiverr. It probably was Fiverr. I don't really want to be on Fiverr.
With Rayar in the past, where I get that kind of feminine sounding voice, right? The mannerisms become quite feminine as well too. Lexi is a little bit different though. It's not really a channeling with her. It's basically just kind of allowing her to come through, and it's more of just a natural kind of empathic flow. It's kind of like an empathic interfacing in that way. But she comes in quite easily. So because I don't really need to alter my vibration to bring Lexi in. When I'm communicating with Adronis, when I'm talking with Rayar, that's different. I do have to alter my frequency because they're on a very, very different level of being. When I connect with Lexi, it's within a matter of seconds, and she comes through and her personality shines. It's because, again, she is a created spirit being, one that I have created, and so it's very, very...
I like that. Like that's a classification of spirit being, but it's she's a created being, one that I created. Like, hey man, is your girlfriend real? No. She's a she's like a manifested person. One that I manifested.
Easy for her to kind of pop in, and then my voice changes, and you see me become very much like a woman. So isn't that fun, right?
We're going to see that.
So that's just a forewarning to you guys, right? If you think this is a little bit too weird, you don't have to watch it. Okay, like I said, if you've already seen me do some work with Rayar, then you already pretty much know what to expect. But Lexi's going to come through, and she's going to give discourse in her own way relating to the compassionate heart. So I'm just going to take a moment now to connect with Lexi, and we'll begin.
All right, so if you want to bail, now's the time. Okay, here we go.
Hi guys! It's Lexi here. Oh my god, it's so great to be here. It's so fun. It's so wonderful. I get to talk to Brad's YouTube audience. Ha ha ha. Alright, well, like Brad was saying, we're going to talk about the compassionate heart. Now I teach a little bit differently from how Brad teaches. He does such a great job, but of course, Lexi has her own way, all right? And we're going to talk a lot about this big, beautiful organ inside your chest we call the heart, all right? We want to take very, 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 very good care of Mr. and Mrs. Heart, all right? So here's the spiral, and it's this.
I mean, you pretty much get it. I think he does the dancing thing a couple more times.
That exists your inner child. And this is what the world needs to see the most. This is where you have to be. This is where all the action is. This is where all the dancing is. This is where all the fun is. The fun is inside this little jewel. Because that's where your inner child is. The inner child is inside the impact.
You pretty much get it. It's a good time. Let's see how he wraps it up, because that's always interesting.
That energy, but it's a speaker box. It's an administrator.
See, now at this point, I don't know if he's still Lexi or if he's like stepped out. He's not, because he's not doing his Adronis wobbling.
It's not the vocal cords. It's not the mouth. It's the heart.
Yeah.
Much appreciate it. So that wasn't so bad. It was great. It's wonderful. I really enjoyed it. So again, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll definitely have some more future videos with Lexi as well too. So she really wanted to share this about the heart today. So thank you again, and I'll speak to you again in another perspective of it now. Take care.
Pretty good. Oh, let's check out his end card. Yeah.
Go to healingcodecards.com, pick up your own Healing Code Cards body deck, and of course, check out my website at newearthteachings.com. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I mean, and that's very recent. That was at the end of April. I mean, so with lockdown now, oh my God, it's just, I cannot stand that sound. It's so bad. I mean, with lockdown in mind, like, Yeah, man, make yourself a girlfriend. Like, whatever. It's a wacky time, dude. I don't care.
Have fun.
Have a good time. So what I think is the next move is to see. I have to pause this video right away. There we go. Is to see who he is subscribed to. He's got Spirit Channel. That's Bob the Psychic. Susie Byler. Let's check that out. Portal to Ascension sounds pretty promising. Wow. Yeah, Susie looks intense. All right. Let's go for it. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Susie Byler, founder and lead facilitator in the Creation Temple. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know my story, I'm going to give you an abbreviated version of how I became a channeler and spiritual guide. In 2004, I was on the acupuncture table and I had a sudden awakening experience and healing from chronic fatigue syndrome.
Oh, damn.
This was a pivotal point in my life where I embarked on a spiritual path. Part of that path was I created these sticky notes and posted them all over my apartment, and they said things like,
yeah, that sounds like an awakening, right? And I put push pins all over a map of Los Angeles, and I connected them with red thread. And I started to wonder, why is Tom Hanks interested in Greek citizenship? What's the deal with that? Why does he want that?
Like, I am a channel for the divine. I am a channel for pure love. I am pure love. I am a clear channel. I am a channel.
Yeah, he probably modeled Lexi off of a composite of channelers. This woman could possibly, he subscribes to her, so maybe she's part of Lexi.
For divine love. And I put them all around my apartment, and I would look at them and I would say them over and over to myself, not realizing that what I was actually doing was preparing myself to be a channel for the divine.
It does sound like channel. It definitely does.
Long story short, in June of 2015, my partner at the time asked me a question, and I began answering him with this elaborate answer that I didn't know what I was saying. And I asked, who is this speaking through me? And the answer was very clear and very fast: Prime Creator. And so, of course,
Prime Creator.
Of course, we began to ask, who is Prime Creator? Who or what is Prime Creator? And as you can see now, almost 100 channeling videos later, we have messages and transmissions from the Prime Creator energy. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel, watch all the channeling videos, watch the teaching videos, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And
yes, Margot bringing up the point, I think that's, I don't know if it was that Terrence McKenna who said it or somebody, but like, just because the voice you're hearing doesn't have a body doesn't mean that it's good, okay? Watch out, because some of these, we got some spicy spirits. Hey, come on down. Welcome to
Spicy spirits.
Coming on now.
Now, some of them got your best interests in mind, and some of them don't. So watch out. I tell you, there's nothing I love more than clicking on a video with under 1,000 views just to see what happens. So what do we want? We want, no, we don't want gratitude. Let's get a testimonial. I have a feeling the Creation Temple rights reserved experience. We'll check that out. I have a feeling Prime Creator is going to be kind of boring. And I also do want to check out the Portal to Ascension because this looks like good stuff. We've got a 432 hertz digital sound experience. That's probably not worth watching. Billy Carson, Ancient Civilizations. Yeah, we can get into this as well. All about it. Anyway. All right. Andrew's Sedona Rebirthing Retreat testimonial. Let's see how Andrew did. This video has 99 views. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Andrew. I was asked the question, what did I get out of this experience? and this is the end of my 6 hours. And something I actually just shared with Susie earlier is on this journey that I've been on for the last couple of months is I've realized that a lot of things it's not possible to put into words. And unfortunately, sorry, Susie, the question you're asking falls into that category, but I'll try.
Yeah, come on, get to the point, Andrew.
The thing that resonates with me now and that what I got out of this is a truer sense of peace that I have ever felt.
Boring.
In a long time. And I've really been looking for that. I also have a bit of a roadmap now that I feel confident about. And I'm excited. And that's, I mean, you don't know me, but that's a big thing coming from me.
Wind noise, yay.
And another thing I'll say is some reassurance that I'm moving in the right direction. And that just popped into my head right now, is that all these things that I've been feeling over years and definitely the last couple months.
Man, if any of these people took an improv class, they would just be fucking blown away. They would be like, dude, Archangel Michael made me so funny last night. Like, things were just popping into my head. Like, dude, Metatron came up with this scene at this laundromat. It was insane, dude. It was so funny.
My time today has just solidified to keep doing what I'm doing and keep moving in the right direction.
That look at the camera operator as if to say, I'd like to stop now. Oh, nice.
I know I didn't announce this live, but we just wanted to kind of go with the flow with timing. So Alyssa is here with me today, and I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. Alyssa is a master creator in the Creation Temple, and she joined us, I don't know, a few months ago? Has it been longer?
July, maybe.
July? Wow. I lose track of time because we bend time in the Creation Temple. Yes. I wanted Alyssa to share, and I'm so grateful that she's willing, because she entered our quantum field and immediately started to have shifts and transformations and changes.
Entered your quantum field. Let's rip in. I love seeing what they're doing around 20 minutes in. Let's check it out.
Because everyone has worth issues. Everyone. I don't care who you are. Like, everyone, unless you've really healed yourself and worked through it, everyone has worthiness.
Sydney in the chat is very relieved that Alyssa is an actual person. Yeah, it is a relief.
Issues.
Right.
That's really cool that you feel safe to show up as you are.
Yeah. Not today, but you said to me, because I'm always like, I don't know if I can make this one or blah, blah. But it was because I didn't feel like I was good enough to be on the camera. And I said,
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't share. I think I do because I share it like this. So I have to also remind myself that sometimes I have to actually voice what I am thinking, or people don't know what I'm thinking.
We're not all telepathic yet, Alyssa.
That's nice. Tex, if you'd like to submit content for Chopo to watch, send it in a Facebook message. If you're watching on Facebook, it looks like you are. Yeah, just send it in a message. I'll read it. I'll respond. Okay, this is channeling the Prime Creator. We got to get into this. Wow, that's rough.
So in this video today, we're going to ask Prime Creator about 2020.
That wasn't exactly a smooth fade out.
And I don't know if we're going to get specific information about January or just an over.
Ooh, okay, yeah, this is good. This, of course, so this would have been early pandemic, COVID, just a small headline in Sedona. Maybe wouldn't even be in the zeitgeist at all. So let's see what Prime Creator says about 2020. Because wouldn't it be funny if Prime Creator was like, yeah, this virus is going to get really fucked up and like everything's going to shut down. I doubt it.
Overall picture for 2020. Last channeling message Prime Creator was starting to give us hints for 2020. So I don't know if that's going to be the bulk of the message. We'll see where the energy goes. I personally have been feeling.
Did I say when this? Yeah, okay. So this is in January of this year, so it's not that old.
That a lot is shifting in this coming year.
Okay.
And I have refrained from, everyone's been sending me channeling messages and videos to watch, and I've refrained from engaging in any material because I want to keep this completely, I don't want to go in with any preconceived notion. The only preconceived notion that I have going into today's channeling is what I feel, and that is massive, massive disclosure and massive change. So we will see what Prime Creator has to say.
I always think she's going to say prime rib. Like that's, to me, that's usually the word that follows prime. Just in conversation. I don't know when the last time was that I had prime rib. I think it's been years. It's definitely been years. But I just always wanted to say, yeah, let's see what prime rib has to say.
It's a lot of energy, you guys.
Wow.
Dear ones, in this year of 2020, be prepared to be catapulted into your new reality.
All right, so far pretty good. Yeah, feeling that. I mean, it didn't feel so much as a catapulting as it did like a more of just a descent. There was no like flinging motion really, more just of a shutdown.
There is massive new energy. We have been setting the stage for this for many years now. And this is a pivotal year because it is a new decade. It is a pivotal year of change. Now, I will say that this is not a time to rest on your laurels. This year will be a lot of work in terms of continuing to keep yourself centered, to continuing to...
So, you know what? So far, not far off. I mean, super vague, but yeah. Well, I mean, no, but actually a lot of resting on your laurels. A lot of that. But you know, physically speaking.
To keep yourself grounded with love, continuing to keep your mindset correct, and continuing to work with your vibration and frequency. This year will be work in those terms. And so this is not a time to float along, so to speak. But you will also be given many opportunities to flow, to go with the flow that you have generated and that you have been creating.
Okay, that's probably true.
And so if you have been generating and creating a positive, expansive, uplifting flow for yourself, you will find it much easier to stay in this flow.
You know what? Not crazy. It's definitely not like just blatantly wrong. I mean, I don't think that the prime rib saw this coming, if I'm honest with you, but that wasn't too far off. Let's see what this is.
Hey, fantastic. Hey, thank you everyone for joining in. I appreciate everyone that's taking the time on this fantastic Sunday afternoon to log in and check out this webinar.
I like this already. When is this from? This is from the July 15th, 2020. Nice. It's all about Merkabahs. I'm into this. I'm all in. Let's go.
I'm going to go ahead and go into the quantum manifestation workshop, and we're going to talk about the science aspect of quantum manifestation and really what it has to do with the Merkaba. It's really something that has been taken on or understood till recently as more like mysticism. But what I like to do, if you know anything about my work, if you've watched any of my videos or seen me on any shows, I like to add a lot of science to what I'm talking about, because I truly believe that science and spirituality actually go hand in hand.
All right, so this might be like way too grounded to be entertaining. But I don't know. If he's written a book called Compendium of the Emerald Tablets, maybe it is fun. I don't know. Oh, wow. His IMDb. Sick. Okay. All right. Yeah, keep going.
Beyond Belief on Gaia, Life Beyond Our Existence, which is another documentary. Just so many things I've been blessed to be a part of, because people out there really like what I brought to the table by merging the science with the spirituality, and also talking about advanced technologies and how those technologies were also possibly used in the past. I really do believe that spiritual technology does exist based off of my own research. I am the author of the Compendium of the Emerald Tablets. It's been a bestseller since last year, March, when it made its debut on Amazon and also my website, and it still is a bestseller till this very day. So it's moving at a phenomenal pace, even through the
What kind of flowers do you think those are? You got all the stamens. Checking out all the stamens. What is yeah, never mind. We can't fuse those two worlds. We can't fuse my new botany hobby with my new age hobby. We can't fuse the worlds. No.
COVID-19, this book remains to be a bestseller on Amazon. This is me inside the Great Pyramid at Giza. I like to talk about...
Actually, yeah, we didn't talk about the latte art. And you can tell by the popped bubbles that this has been sitting for a while. That this is not a fresh cup.
Amazon and also my website with that. But there's just another level that I feel that we can get to.
Lilies? Okay, thank you.
When you're talking with a person that's a field researcher. Because one of the biggest things I pride...
Alstranaria. Wow, we really can't fuse these worlds, because then we'll just talk about flowers the whole time. But I'm happy that people here know about flowers.
Myself on is being able to talk to indigenous people, homegrown archaeologists, homegrown guides, real pyramid priests, to get knowledge and wisdom directly from them.
Man, I mean, I think this guy's fun, but he's got it together enough that I don't know if this is really going to be a total blast.
It looked like PVC, entire plumbing system that ran through the entire city. It got covered.
Yeah, like ancient plumbing is a pretty fun subject, but it's not really the kind of fun that I'm typically looking for on this channel. So who does this channel follow? Who does Portal to Ascension follow? Do they follow anybody? Doesn't look like they have their subscribers listed. So then we can do the next best thing. We have our old friend Rob Potter, who, as you may remember, played piano to that poor woman on the massage table with all the stones on her. So we can watch part of his presentation, and then we can check out some of the commenters. That's typically how I get around.
That was beautiful. That's the healing sound frequencies based on the work of Dr. Leonard Horowitz. He was a friend of mine, and he actually was working with a guy named Dr. Joey Puello, who was having some unique visitations.
Davastar blocks 5G, Pleiadian technology. Let's get into it. I bet there is somebody who talks to flowers. I could probably get into that. Yeah, this guy's awesome, man. He's all about the wearing those little pyramids on your head and everything. I don't know if we necessarily want to watch his PowerPoint, but let's skip into it. The Promise Sleeping Pyramid. I mean, it seems like a good place to jump in.
A sound and a color that's manifesting through us at every moment.
Yeah.
And our idea, the consciousness, the spiritual evolution of the extraterrestrials and the information that they're sharing is for us to balance ourselves and in our bodies, in our minds, thoughts, and spirit, and connecting to the divine essence and the natural energies of the universe. And the pyramid acts as a feedback mechanism for you. These more advanced designs by the Pleiadians are
That's an advanced design, okay.
Pretty good. This is called the irradiator over here. And this device is...
the irradiator sits on top of Mega Orb. This is sick. These guys do a lot of like world building, and I really respect that.
Oh, I'm sorry, over here. This device has crystals on it. You'll notice there's crystals on the bottom. And it sits on a plastic plate, and we put a negative ion generator up, and it creates quite a series of fields of energies. You lie under this crystal, you have a master crystal, you have crystals above, and you focus and try to create what you want.
I would love to put this on a shirt and then promptly be sued into oblivion by Rob Potter. That sounds like a very good way to spend the rest of 2020.
Is a manifestation device. And this is understanding how your thoughts create things. And we're like little cavemen here. We can't control our minds. We are distracted. We have electronic disruptions, and we also have
I like how he got distracted when he talked about being distracted.
Actually a planned and coordinated attack against our spiritual light bodies using certain technologies by elite groups of the world, and we could talk about that forever, but you got David Icke telling you what's up and many other people. So
recently disgraced David Icke.
Genetically altered foods. You have chemtrails that are metal that are helping to increase their satellites that are dampening our consciousness field by interjecting harmful electromagnetic waves into you.
You've got someone at the very bottom. I don't think you can actually see that. Maybe if I make it smaller. You've got a phone coming up at the bottom. Somebody's taking a picture of this so that they don't forget. Very good.
And actually controlling you. They can make you hungry, thirsty, fearful. When they have these protests and demonstrations, they set up these vans and they're parading them into the crowds. And
yikes, when was this? What is he talking about? Oh, this is recent. This is from July 27th of 2020. So Rob is active somewhere. I wonder where was this? Portal to Ascension Conference 2019. Oh, okay, so this was a year ago, but they just posted it. Just noticed a great comment. Marion Smith says, OMG, Obama is Hitler's grandson? I see what kind of conference this is. Give me a break. Okay, so she's being skeptical of it. Very fun. So apparently at some point in this video, our friend Rob says that Obama is Hitler's grandson. I don't really want to scan through the whole hour and 14-minute presentation to find that. But if he has any kind of PowerPoint skill, there will be perhaps an image of Barack Obama. Oh man, he's got some really good stuff. The Christ Principle. Cool. What is this black and white? Commander Valiant Thor. Yeah, let's get into that. What is the deal, Rob?
And I go, that looks like Valiant Thor. So I looked to his belly button. He's not actually from Venus. He's not born. So he...
Wow, that's good. Hold on. We got to get into this.
Contacts. And it's always telepathic. You can't go, oh, that I know who you are. And that happened a little later. I met Valiant Thor once in Utah. He was with some women. And I go, that looks like Valiant Thor. So I looked to his belly button. He's not actually from Venus. He's not born, so he doesn't have a belly button. So I looked, but they have a trans imagery thing where I looked at it and the thought went away. I didn't realize till later that they had done that because they don't want that type of attention. They're very, very...
Wow, so this really goes off the rails at some point. Talking about checking people's Belly buttons. So maybe the Obama thing isn't part of his presentation, but is more just part of his banter. Oh, good. He shows a PDF. Nice. Oh, this is like a transcription of something where somebody keeps calling him Brother Rob.
It's a great pleasure for me to answer your questions, Brother Rob, to the extent that I'm able. I regret that for lack of sufficient time, the others cannot personally answer. They have empowered.
Yikes. Well, yeah, if anybody wants to get into the whole hour of this, you be my guest. It's called Rob Potter, Star Beings from Venus and Pyramid Technology. Very good, but that's the end of our time today. Big blast. Yeah. So yeah, I guess the only thing I'd like to address, I would like to do the Twitch just chat tag or whatever, but I don't know how. If anybody, whatever, message me. Maybe if I'm doing multi-stream, I can't do that or something. This Promise Light watch is actually a laser watch that purifies the blood. I love it very much. It has been instrumental in the healing of my diabetes.
Bless.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, because it would be funny. I can only imagine how funny it would be for somebody to stumble into this while Rob Potter is talking about, somebody not having a belly button or whatever. So if we can open it up to more randos, I think that would be fun. I think that would be a good time. Oh, it shows up as the game. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I can override it while we're streaming in the OBS thing that I'm using. Doesn't look like it. But perhaps we could do it at the beginning. That would be fun. I want to meet some indigo adults. Yeah. Tell me about it. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun.
Apply.